Bryson, welcome back. 6 under 65, 14 under for the event with a solo lead through 36 holes. On the first hole, your approach shot there, off the green. Please take us through that shot and what that type of result can do to start a round.
Yeah, it was interesting. Off the tee, the wind switched off the left to more in, and I just kind of got a little nervous and pushed it out to the right of the green. Thought it'd be fine, rolled just into the rough, and pretty much the worst place I could be besides like downslope of the bunker or something crazy or a really bad lie to that pin. And so all I was thinking was just hit it a little left, a little long, make a 12-footer for birdie, nothing crazy. And last moment I just said, I feel like I can hit this harder and push it more towards the hole. And I did that. I mean, I didn't think I'd fly it in, but I hooped it, and that was one of the worst celebrations I've ever had in my entire life. So pretty disappointed in that, actually.
We'll open up to the floor. Please raise your hand.
Hello, Bryson. Dimitri again. I'm going to give you a moment to decompress before all the technical stuff flies at you. And
Thank you.
I want to talk about chocolate milk. And have you tried any South African chocolate milk yet?
I did try one. I don't remember the name, but it was good.
Was it Super M or Steri Stumpy? The fans are dying to know. So
I'll let you guys know tomorrow.
yeah, please do. I'll be sitting in the same seat, and I need to know because it's quite important.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
I'll do that for you.
All right, and something more technical. That approach shot on 18, again, I was standing behind the 18th, and your distance control in that wood was unbelievable. And then, unluckily, didn't make the 3, but we were standing there together, and it felt like Sunday at one of the biggest competitions in the golfing world. Can you try and capture just the 18th green and how that compares to some of the bigger competitions you've ever played?
Yeah, it was surreal. I mean, I was talking to Jibo out there saying, can you believe this? Look at this. This feels like a Sunday with Gracie going off and playing well and the crowd super supporting him and, me getting the unbelievable support as well, walking down 18. It really did feel like Sunday out there already, and it's only Friday. So I can't wait to see what the weekend brings. But this atmosphere is something that I want to play in a lot more, and I know we can do that across the globe. But this place is a special place. It's exceeded my expectations.
Thanks. Cheers.
Bryson, to your right.
Bryson, Wade from Complete Golfer. Atmosphere you spoke about. 17 didn't go according to plan today.
Not at all. Chunked the crap out of that. That was fun.
How desperate are you to maybe see an ace? And I mean, there's water. There were fans that encroached beyond. I mean, how excited would you be to ace 17 in South Africa?
Yeah, I mean, given the fact I've only made one other hole-in-one in my entire professional career, it'd be such an amazing second hole-in-one for me. And just for South Africa, I think South Africa wants to see a 1 out there on 17, and they deserve a 1. So I hope it happens this weekend, and hopefully the rules officials are nice and give us an easy pin.
Can I follow up?
Yeah.
And then Brandon stuck it close, made his birdie. I saw the fist bump.
Yeah.
Are you getting South Africa more on your side by being mates with Brandon, or is there some strategy there? Because we're treating you like one of our own, and it's...
Yeah, I appreciate it. No, I mean, I'm just trying to... It was an unbelievable shot and a great birdie. I mean, I've done that with Chucky. I've done that with Gracie and numerous other instances, and that was just a cool moment in the Lions Den, being able to hit a good shot like that and make the putt easily. There's respect there. So it's not trying to do anything. It's just me being authentic and saying, good shot, great putt.
Front left, Ben.
Hey, Bryson, this side. Ben over here.
Yeah.
Bryson, you are the epitome of just balls to the walls, go hard kind of golf. I think you and John Rahm are the epitome of that. Do you feel like the setup of LIV has really helped you take that to another level? Like, you see various pros around the world who have to maybe be more restrained. But with you, it's like, I grip it, I rip it, and whatever happens, happens. Is that a conscious thing in the LIV setup that you get to enhance?
Man, not last week. I felt like I was dialing everything back. So I think playing on different grasses, playing in different surfaces, I mean, going from the most fast greens in the world last week to greens that are normal this week and championship style greens, it's just something that we have to adapt to. So I think learning to adapt in different places has helped me become a better golfer in that regard. Sometimes we all wish they'd be more consistent, but I also think that adversity is helping me for places like, you know, the Open Championship, or even the PGA when weather comes in, or the Masters if it gets really baked out on Saturday. Like, I feel like there's enough diversity out here that it allows us. It actually benefits me in understanding how to play in different scenarios and try to gather that information and really hold that in the back of my head. So I do think in some instances it's helped. I know other tours have the same thing, but we just go to completely different grasses all the time, and we have to learn to adapt pretty quick. So it's been nice to become more of a complete golfer with that opportunity.
Yep. Stay there.
Bryson, you talk about adapting. A lot of golfers, professional golfers, when they come to South Africa, they talk about how they have to adapt to the kikuyu grass on the fairways because the ball sits a little bit higher. And you mentioned you were reworking, your wedges since Hong Kong. I wonder if you could comment a little bit about that, if you found that out there and what kind of adjustments you've made in terms of bounces and that of your wedges.
I got pretty lucky. Last week was similar grass types, and I put more bounce on my 55 and 50, and that ultimately really helped, and it's helped this week. Clearly need more bounce on my 45 degree because of 17. That was pretty embarrassing for me even, but it's definitely helped having more bounce, and I got pretty lucky. So we'll see. I've got 2 sets, and one that's got lower bounce, and then one that's higher bounce for Augusta, depending on the conditions. So we'll see what I go with.
Nice. One from OG.
Bryson, when the idea of Live Golf South Africa was first mooted, you had a long conversation with the Minister of Sport back then when you went to Korea. You guys had a moment on the first tee box as well. In the time that has passed and now you being here, you've not experienced a lot outside of staying city, but has South Africa lived up to your expectations or exceeded them in any way? Yeah,
it's fully exceeded my expectations. Seeing him on the first tee again, it was great to give him a hug and said thank you for everything you've done, because this is, what a special event this place and this week is. We've got 2 more days of it, so that's only just beginning, which is the best part. So really grateful, and it's definitely exceeded all my expectations.
Going into the weekend, sitting in the position you're in, do you change strategy? What will it be going into Saturday and Sunday?
Just hit the ball better and make more putts. I'll focus on my own game, and however the cards may play out, they'll play out, and just give myself a chance going in to the back 9 on Sunday with the lead or hopefully a chance to win.
Mike on the left.
Bryson, obviously through 36 holes, you've been the most popular non-South African out here. What do you think is going to be like, say, back 9 on Sunday, especially if you're battling Gracie or Bernie?
I probably will lose my hearing. So I'm excited for that. And it'll be a great test. It'll be an awesome test, and I'll learn from it. It'll be a great experience, and I'll put it in the library and learn as much as I can from it.
When you look at tournaments and the importance of them, obviously the majors take precedent over anything else, but do you also look at tournaments like this that has some type of historical significance, community significance, and where a win might rank in that?
Yeah, definitely. Like last week, I never would have thought I'd have won on that golf course, just with the game that I have and how difficult it is off the tee, how tight it is. And there's so much history at Sentosa, and then coming here to South Africa for the first time, having a chance to compete for that individual title and team title, to win here for the first time, ever coming here would be really special. And there's a lot of great players that have come from South Africa, whether it's the Southern Guards, all of them, or Ernie Els, Gary Player. You name it, there's a bunch of others as well. And so it'd be cool for my first time to come here to achieve that. But there's, again, 36 more holes, right? But it'd be quite the honor. Yeah.
Thank you.
2 more, please.
Bryson, over here, just past the mics over here. I took a walk to the merchandise store earlier on just to see what's happening, and the number of people purchasing Crushers gear was absolutely phenomenal. Does that speak to what you mentioned to us yesterday about growing the game of golf, Live Golf taking the game to a bigger, wider audience out there?
I agree to that, and I think the Southern Guards and South Africa has provided an amazing opportunity for all of us to show our skill set out here. And so for people to go and buy merchandise at the tent's fantastic. That's not the ultimate goal for us. I mean, the ultimate goal is to inspire, being able to hit a tee shot and a kid go, oh my gosh, it's so cool. And then being able to sign an autograph and give a kid a high five as I walk up to another tee box. Like, that's what makes me feel good in playing golf. Obviously, making birdies and playing great golf matters, and I still get frustrated and disappointed when things don't go my way. But, I look back on it ultimately when I give a fist bump or a high five. I mean, that weighs a lot more on me, and I think it's really cool to see that we're doing this around the globe, especially here in South Africa.
Last one, Sean to the right.
Over your career, the peaks of form that you've shown, whether it's summer or fall of 2020, late 23 into 24, where would you say you currently are in form compared to those?
I feel like I'm getting closer to when I shot 58 at Greenbrier. That's what I've been striving to get back to. I lost it for a little bit. I've been working with Dana and then Sportsbox to figure out what exactly I did back in 23 at Greenbrier, and I feel like I'm getting close to that again. So hopefully I can keep pushing towards that direction and roll strong.
Is there a reason the 58 single round stands out to you more than like the 24 U.S. Open 4 rounds?
I hit it way better at Greenbrier than the U.S. Open. I'm not saying which tournament's better.
No,
obviously.
but why did that feel better?
Dude,
do you think?
It was the greatest swing performance of my entire career, and I just remember being able to step up on the tee and not even think about anything, and it would do exactly what I was seeing. It was like a video game to me for a while. I didn't really know exactly what I was doing, but I had just fallen into this pattern. And so I've learned over the past couple of years and played great golf. I won the U.S. Open, and I'm so grateful for that in that time span. But, as a journeyman golfer my entire life, like, I always strive to be a better striker of the ball, putter, chipper, you name it. And so I'm always striving to feel like what I felt during those moments, because you get to that place and nothing else, it's almost like nothing else matters. It's a weird but really cool feeling that not too many people get, and I've been fortunate enough to experience some cool moments, and hopefully I can get back to that feeling again, because that's when I play my best, when I'm free and I'm not worried about, am I pushing it right or pulling it left off the tee. But hopefully I can get there.
Bryson, thanks for the time. Good luck this weekend.
Yeah, thanks guys.